Hello everyone, I am Prepper Princess, the author of Living on Almost Nothing. If you are interested in this book, I will go ahead and leave a link down in the description box below. So, today I wanted to talk to you about being called a cheapskate, someone that doesn't spend money on anything, and I am often misunderstood. While I do spend money on some stuff, I have come to believe that I spend maybe 5% of what everyone else does. How did I stop spending? Well, my mother had a theory that everyone on earth has an addiction. This can be drinking, smoking, drugs, gambling, or it can be less detrimental addictions like being a workaholic. Maybe you are addicted to being in everyone else's affairs. Maybe you are addicted to knitting or walking. There is always something that someone is addicted to. And when you quit a bad addiction, it is always replaced. So for instance, when I quit smoking, my addiction was replaced with working out and walking. While some would think that this is an extremely beneficial and healthy addiction, I was so addicted to cigarettes that my replacement addiction became detrimental. I remember having a neighbor stop by my house and ask if I was sick because I had lost so much weight. At one point, I got down to 122 pounds, but I am 5'7", so I was on the very low scale of the BMI. I went into my bathroom, I took my shirt off, and I looked in the mirror, and although I had never felt better in my entire life, I could see my clavicle bones through my neck, I could see my sternum bone through my chest, and my spine was sticking out of my back due to lack of any fat. I looked deeper and saw the veins were sticking out of my forehead, and I knew I had gone too far. Given that we live in a consumer society, we are brainwashed pretty much by birth to believe that shopping is okay. It is better than okay. It is patriotic and it's fun. It is not only patriotic and fun, but it is a necessity. But is it really? I have worked a lot in retail and in marketing positions and started noticing things with commercials. So this was the first step. I was watching commercials that had cleaning products that were sort of making it seem like I would be a bad parent if I did not sanitize and disinfect my entire house with their particular product. I have no kids, but I thought, what is there in my house that is infected, and what is it infected with? It doesn't matter as long as I buy their product, right? It was a commercial based on fear, and I do not give in to fear. All commercials get into the brains of the watcher to make them fear something. They might fear missing out on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the sale. They might push fear into someone thinking that they will be a bad significant other if they don't buy this thing for their loved one. Or even worse, they are going to be a horrible husband or wife if they don't spend 3 months' salary on this for their beloved. What will the neighbors think? My goodness, our DNA requires us to be anything but the weakest link in the herd. If we are the weakest one, we will get hunted down by a predator and die. So to prove that we are not the weakest link in the herd in our day and age, we must have a nicer car than the neighbors. We must have a nicer house than the neighbor. We must have a prettier purse than our neighbor. We must somehow be superior to them so we are not the weakest link and will be hunted to death. Get it? So watch commercials and find out where the fear is. It will change your way of thinking. Second is that everyone wants your money. Instead of paying at a register, imagine that you are just handing cash to the person that is standing behind the register. The register does not exist, and they are holding whatever it is that you want to buy. You are just standing across from them in a parking lot, and they are handing you your new shirt, and you are handing them $40. Is that shirt still worth it when you think about it that sort of way? Now imagine that person just wants your money. That is their only directive. That is the only thing that they want in life, is for you to hand your money to them. Does that start to make you angry? It is almost as if they are willing to steal it from you by lying and telling you that this is the best shirt in the world, that you need this shirt, that everyone is buying this shirt just so you will hand over your money. Is the shirt still worth it? Third is that I started wondering about the value of things. Imagine this watch, right? It's just a normal watch. It tells time. It's an Apple knockoff that costs a fraction of the real cost of an Apple Watch. But it does all the same things. I'll leave a link in the description box for it if you want it. But anyway, imagine that I tell you that I'm going to sell it to you for $7. You think, that's great, only $7. Then I tell you that I will take the $7, here is your watch. By the way, this watch will only work for 1 hour after you use it, and it will never turn on again. Not worth it so much anymore, right? Well, this is exactly what you are doing every single day or every time you walk into a Starbucks. You get a $7 coffee, it lasts for an hour, and then you will never see it again. Fourth is that I replaced my spending addiction with a different kind of spending. I realized the value of assets versus liabilities. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket, while a liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. So while many people will go out and buy a $120 purse, I will still spend the same $120, but I will spend it on a stock that pays a 4% dividend. So for every $120 I spend, I get paid for $80 back every single year. I get paid and you get a purse that you could probably not sell the next day for $60, let alone $120, and it will degrade and eventually go into the trash. By the time yours is in the trash or in a landfill somewhere, I am still getting my $4.80 every year. Fifth and last is that I stopped caring what others think at all, like truly. When I got out of debt and lived on about $1,000 a month and stayed at that spending level while living in the Bay Area of California, I did not increase my spending with any raises that I got. When I moved out here to Arizona, since things are so much cheaper, I was able to bring that $1,000 down to about $715. It has gone up to about $800 because of the inflation we're having, but I never raised my standard of living. I kept saving every extra penny from my paycheck, just like I always had. And the beauty of doing that after more than 20 years is that I never have to work again. I now choose to work on YouTube and at my job, and if my boss pisses me off just enough, I can just walk out without ever worrying about my next interview or paycheck or getting a job anywhere else ever again, all because I didn't raise my standard of living. I just kept doing what I was doing. I stopped using disposable products, and I continue to learn different ways to save every single day. The way I live my life is better for my personal health, it is better for the environment, it is better for the world, and it's better for my own spiritual and mental well-being. I have just as much fun as you do, but without using any money to do it. I hope that this video has been helpful, and do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out.
I know.
I was rubbing his head real good, like real slow and hard, you know?
He's so
He was just like, ooh, and then
hi.
turned around and gave him a kiss. And
Hi, little cutie. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. Oh my goodness. You're so cute. Mommy loves you. Oh, look at that ear. Look at that ear. You need your own channel. Yes. You need your own channel, my cutie. Boop. Yeah, you're so cute. Oh. Oh. I can't take it. I can't take it. You're too cute. Yes.